Alright, it's that time again. Gonna make some of these. If I can focus, get the light. Alright, so Carne Asada steak tacos. With these you get some top sirloin steak, get tortillas. I don't know how many you get in there, you get a few in there. Okay, a lime, cherry tomatoes, some chopped onion, Mexican seasoning, Monterey Jack cheddar cheese, some sour cream, and some baby gem lettuce. Nice. Okay. All good. So, we've got all the ingredients here, and we're ready to start. I guess what I need to do is actually read the instructions. Because I could probably cut and do all this stuff on my own, but if you want it to look like the picture, I guess I gotta follow the instructions the way they want it. And you never know. What if it screws up the taste? I kinda doubt it, but I don't know. Alright, so looks like I have to quarter the tomatoes, so I'll do that. So I'll move everything out of the way for now. Okay, I got a bowl for the tomatoes. Just plain old cherry tomatoes. Also, before I started, the oven had to be warmed, or preheated I should say, for broil, or on broil. So, I guess I gotta broil these steaks. Okay, I think I might have to take the vegetables out of the bags. Sometimes they get a little limp if you leave them in the bags too long. So, this is quick and easy. This blah blah blah. Tomatoes. I guess this is part of the toppings. So I'm looking at the pictures there. At the end results, that's what it's going to be, is just toppings. With a salad, kinda. Alright, that tomato, yeah, in half, isn't it? Not quartered. Alright. I guess I'm a little bit quiet when I'm doing this today, aren't I? Alright, now the oven is ready, and I'm nowhere near ready to put the meat on the... I didn't get any of this stuff ready yet. I just kind of turned on the video and started without even really preparing. So, I'm going to put these tomatoes aside. Those are done. Put those back down there. And I need to do this lettuce. I say to tear it or cut it, and really just rather cut it, get it over with. It's probably not supposed to be that small. No, I think it's okay. It'll be alright. This is part of an actual salad. I probably should have put this in a bigger bowl, if that's going to be salad. Okay, gotta do the lemon, or the lime I should say, as well. Okay. That's gonna be the salad, so. This here, okay. And do they need zest? I should have zested it first before cutting it in half. Not smart. Now it'll be harder to hold. I also need a bowl. Okay. Alright, get some zest off of here. They use a lot of these kind of things too, I noticed, in these meals, is a lot with lemon and lime zest. I don't know why they add so much recipes with these things in it. It's very unusual. I just kind of wonder if it's something that has to do with freshness. I want to mask the fact that it's not fresh. But it seems it's fresh enough to me. I mean, yeah, vegetables are gonna start to wilt a little bit after a few days, but other than that. Okay. Alright. So that's been zested. I want to keep these videos short, and I put them together at the end because it was a huge file I uploaded yesterday. I wasn't expecting a 2 gig video. I guess that's what happens when I use a good camera like this one. So. Okay. I don't know if that's all the zest I need from one side, but it should be good enough for now. Don't want to overdo it. I might take a little bit more afterwards. Alright, so I'm going to do this part here. Basically done with it. Oh, I do have to do the cilantro as well, I forgot. I'll do the lime after, I'll finish that later. The tip of my chef knife was broken off. It's been years now, I think. Anyways, I got this this knife, a Henkel. So I do enjoy cooking. These were on sale for half off at the time. So I looked on Amazon last night to replace this one. Henkels are, if you want something good, wow, it's a little bit expensive. So I'm not too sure. We'll see. Alright, so cilantro is done and chopped up. The onions, conveniently enough, thank you, I don't have to cry. They've already done these up, so I don't have to. Okay. What else do we need to do here? Actually, I'm going to pause the video and I am going to set up for the next part. I do it kind of like the way they do it here. It makes it so easy. See, I've been doing like a video for each section basically. Alright, I'm back. Alright, so we're going to start the second part now. Okay, so it looks like it's the marinade and dressing in this part. And what we're going to do, stir together half the lime zest, medium bowl, half the lime zest, okay, that was Mexican seasoning, that's a lot, but, okay, marinade, right, alright, I get it, that's why there's lots, it's going to coat everything up. Okay. Tablespoon of oil. We're going to do the correct amount just to make sure. I would have probably put less than that, so I'm glad I measured. Alright. What do we get next? Season with pepper. That's simple enough. Whisk together the lime juice. Oh, that's in another bowl. See, they like to give me trouble today. That's it. It just mixed together. Stir that together. Ugh. you know what that it smells like? It smells like one of those taco kits that you get from the grocery store. The El Paso Mexican seasoning stuff. It smells a lot like that. But I got the lime zest in there, so ooh, that gives it a really fantastic. Okay, something with adding the lime and the lemon does really help things. Quite a bit, actually. So I'm surprised. So that's mixed, and that's it. That was it. Okay. I thought I'm supposed to put the steak and onions. Ah, there we go. That's in the next part. I've skipped ahead, and I shouldn't have done that. So now the large bowl. This one here, I whisked together the lime juice, half a teaspoon of sugar, and a tablespoon of oil. Alright, so that's going to be the dressing for probably that lettuce that I cut up a little bit earlier. That's what I'm assuming anyway. And I didn't read ahead. I lied, I did read ahead, but you know, just a little bit. Because filming myself doing this makes me a little bit nervous, so I forget things a little quicker and easier. You know what I forgot to do was to put a little bit of pepper in the marinade earlier. Also need a teaspoon of sugar. Yeah, they use a lot of their salad dressings are lime, sugar, and oil, and it tastes fantastic. I can't believe how good that plain dressing would be with just oil and lime and sugar. It's fantastic. So, just surprising. There you go. That might have been a bit too much. Oh, the lime juice. Too much lime juice. Guaranteed. But that's still really good though. It tastes fantastic, although. Alright, so the marinade and the dressing is done. That was part 2. So I'm done for this one. Alright. Next. Alright, so now the marinade and the dressing is complete. So now it's time to get the steak going. So I have the steak sitting over here in the sink. I didn't pat it dry yet, so I still need to do that. And then stick it in there, into the marinade, as well as the onions that they so wonderfully cut up for me. So I don't have to hurt my hand to do that, which is nice. Okay. That's done. And of course, they tell you to pat the meat dry before actually placing it in anything. I guess when it's more dry, it absorbs or sticks better, I would assume, to whatever you're marinating with. Okay. Yuck. Alright, so there we go. Toss it until it's all coated. So that's what I had to do. Oh, lovely. Losing my onions. I'm losing my onions. Nice. I forgot to take a picture of that. My hands are orange. And my hand is orange, I should say. That's quite lovely. So this is a bit messy. I'm still going to take a picture anyway. There. Simple. Now this here, after we're done doing that with mixing into the marinade and the coating, we're going to broil these suckers for up to 8 minutes. And it says I have to flip the steak in between. So, yeah. Stuff is dirty. So they put it out in a single layer while it's all coming out in clumps. So I guess more like smear it down and spread it out a little bit so it cooks evenly. There. Not bad. There we go. Okay. To rinse my hand off a little bit here. Too bad I can't do this stuff in advance. I mean, I could do some of it in advance, obviously. Okay. So that part is done. Now we'll be warming the tortillas as well, but... Alright, so I'm going to put this in here. I almost forgot. Wait, hold on. One instruction I forgot to check out was what? Middle. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna go for a few minutes. Let me do my timer. Okay, that's not gonna work. I need a 3-minute timer. So I can flip them over part way as instructed. So, okay, so this is what we're actually going to warm these up, apparently, it seems, in foil. And I'd wasted a piece of foil earlier, so that's good, so I have an extra piece. Okay. Oh, that's not going to be big enough, is it? Might not be. We'll see. Oh. No, I might have to get another piece. Because this needs to be covered. I'm not sure if anyone heard the pan just explode there. So I guess this is what I need to do for a moment. I'm just going to get this prepared, put that into the oven on the bottom as they instruct, and I'll be back for the next part, which is creating make the salsa. Alright, and now we are back to the next step here. So this will be number 5, which is making the salsa and the salad. And the salad. Okay, so, and also I have to turn over the steak. My timer went off. It's been 3 minutes already. It doesn't take long. This is going to be really quick. Smells really good. This better be cooked. I am not too sure. This is not looking cooked at all. Not even prepared. So I don't know what's going on here. I got the tortillas warming in there as well. I'm going to have to leave it for probably 5 minutes, I guess. Just to make sure that it's actually cooked. Alright, we've got a 5-minute timer going. Now we're going to continue with the salad. So we want to put the lettuce and half the tomatoes in, so it is part of that. Okay. Salad, half of these. So yeah, so salad and dressing, or topping, I mean. So, all good, all good. I guess I can't really do anything with that. It's salad. So, yeah. I'm just gonna use this from earlier. Stand it up. Oh, pieces. There's big pieces. I've got to get rid of these big pieces. Don't want to chew on a big old clump of lettuce core. Especially that kind. Alright, so the salad is good. That's nice. That's decent. Just very plain salad, but hey, it's great. I love their salads. It's what's better than lettuce and tomato with some dressing? It's fantastic. So, okay. Yeah, salt and pepper I forgot to do. I'm gonna do that after. I always do that to taste anyway. Don't have to put it in right away. It's all up to what you prefer. So now I have to stir together the remaining tomatoes. Okay. The onions, really half the cilantro, and remaining lime zest. And also some oil. How interesting. Okay. So I'll have to wait for the steak and onions to be done, and then I'll be back to do that part. Thought I was ready for it. Guess not. Alright, so we're on to kind of a mix of two parts. I'm going to finish up the salsa here with the onions and steak. Cut the steak, and it'll be time to plate. So I'll be doing a separate or last video for the plating. Alright, the tortillas are warm-ish. They'll be fine. I put them in for a little bit. I don't want to overdo it. Just I don't want them to get crispy. I want them to stay soft. So the steak I did have to leave in longer because I don't know if I read their instructions are a little bit unclear. So I don't know if they meant 6 to 8 minutes per side of the steak, or let's see for yeah. See, they don't tell you that. Doesn't say that it's per side. It just says 8 minutes in under broiler, but that was not enough. That's very rare. So we'll take a look in a minute and see how it turns out. The onions definitely need to be taken off of here. Those are some broiled onions, alright. The broiled onions are going into this tomato, cilantro, and oil, and remaining lemon zest. So I'll have to spoon that up to make sure to get those onions into the salsa. It's an interesting salsa. So broiled onions, tomatoes, and cilantro. I probably could have done this in an easier manner, I'm sure, but I just figured I'd do it this way for now. Make it hard on myself. Huh. Okay, so it's wow. Oh, that smells really good. So this will be very, very good. And yes, looking forward to tasting that. And I just ripped the foil. Almost done here. I should have done this first. I didn't realize how long of a process it would have been. Okay. Alright, that'll be good enough. So I'm going to mix this together. So we've got our tomato and onion salsa with cilantro in it, and the rest of the lemon zest. It smells very, very good. Okay, so I'm just going to get this here, and then I'm going to plate it together in a few minutes. Okay, so the meat is now cooked. It's doing okay. I'm just thinly slicing it. So that'll be for the tacos. I guess I was going to do the plating in this video, but it'll be the next one. I forgot to cut the meat on the last one. Okay. Let's see how it's doing here. Looking good. I sharpened my knife last night, so that helped today with cutting that. Ooh, very nice. That one's a little bit juicy. Nice. A little bit of pink. Very nice. Okay. Alright, so I left it in long enough, which is good. Alright. Oh, actually, I need to keep that. I need to put that on a plate for now. Oh, I forgot I wanted to take pictures. Oh, different angle. Nice. Oh, I forgot. That's the dressing. I'm not sure if you heard him. If you can hear Rose meowing at my feet there, because she wants food. Because I'm cutting the steak and I guess she smells it. Alright. Beautiful. Oh yeah, this needs to be cleaned up before I plate it, so I'll be back to do that. Alright, so now we're on to the plating. And then, oh, I'm so hungry. It's 1 o'clock right now and I need to eat. Okay. Alright, so we got a bunch of tortillas. They give you 6. They're warm enough. I knew the edges would crisp a little bit if I put them in the ovens, but that's alright. Okay, so it's just a little bit of salsa for each one. Because that's not very much salsa. Okay. Yeah. So really not much at all. I'm going to portion this out as much as I can. It really is not very much. Maybe I was supposed to put a few more tomatoes in here. I don't know. I'm not too sure, but it's okay. These kind of tortillas are so small anyways, so it really doesn't matter, to be honest with you. So this is okay. Just a little bit, each one. Most of the time you'd only put like a tablespoon of whatever your salsa is anyway, for the most part. So it's okay, portion-wise. And you're getting 6 of them total. Okay. Right. So now it's our lovely steak to put on it. Beautiful. Oops. Or did it come off? Oh, this is very nice. Oh, very nice. Okay. Pieces there. So I should spread the large and the small pieces a little bit more. It's like finishing or working on a puzzle. Putting everything together. One little piece left. I guess I'll stick it in this. I'll stick it right there. Nice. Yeah, the Mexican flavor, it's not too overwhelming, it's good, which is very nice. A little bit more of the cilantro over the top, the cheese. Okay, you really don't get very much cheese, so I don't know how that's going to work. But you do get a lot of salsa. I mean, sorry, sour cream. Okay, so each one gets a little bit of cheese. Not as much cheese as I would like. I'm going to spread the wealth a little bit between some, so I get a little bit more even in each one. And of course we've got our sour cream. So we gotta put some of that on. It's one of these containers each. Add. That's good. Nice. It's a lot of sour cream. Certainly, a lot of sour cream. Okay, so now just to, alright, to give it the color, this is what you gotta do. Okay. Very nice. Now before I start closing these up, that's it. These ones are very simple. They're very simple. And of course, some of the salad that we had. Oh, don't need that hurt. So there's one plate done up. I should have put these together before seasoning because they look beautiful like that. Actually, I'm going to take a picture quickly because they look so nice like that right there. The way the seasoning looks on top, they look gorgeous. So, alright, we're almost done. Oh, I'm so hungry. Okay. Just come to this side, the salad on the other side. Try not to squish the sour cream so it still looks pretty in the pictures. Looks nothing like what the pictures do on the photo there, but that's okay, I don't mind. I'm just rushing now because I need to eat. So I'm very hungry. Okay. Beautiful. Looks very good. So there we go. Got that done up. Looks really good. I smell a lot of lime and everything. Okay. Nice, very nice. Okay, take my first couple of pictures here. That, like so. And then set this one up for the glamour shot. Alright. Nice. Very nice. Oh, this is a better shot. There we go. That's a better shot. Okay, so it looks like we are done and ready to eat. So that was the Carne Asada steak tacos. 20 minutes. That took way longer than 20 minutes. It's been an hour and a half, I would think, since I started. Or maybe an hour and 15. I would think about an hour and 15. Alright. Until my next meal.